Hey, what's going on, folks? We are back. It's a Sunday stream, sort of out of the ordinary. I wasn't here yesterday. I wanted to make up for that. So today we're here and we got Sly 2. But first we have some trivia about Kingdom Hearts Nobodies. The stream that turned to your study break? That's fine. That's fine. Listen, you gotta have both, you know? You gotta have a healthy balance. Also, welcome to the stream, CP4. Holy shit, it's Kamori. Hello, hi, Darkness. Let's get the code up here. Let me lower the audio a bit on the music. Oh, you might have saw a flash of Slide 2 there. Yeah, it's a bit impromptu. I mean, I planned on doing it, but we definitely, I don't even know the last time we streamed on a Sunday. It was probably, maybe we had one makeup on a Sunday at some point last year, but that's kind of like back in 2021 when I would just stream whenever. I had no schedule. It was like, I would be done with work and I'd think, do I want to do it today? No, and then I wouldn't, or I would. Usually I would. Because I just wanted to do anything that wasn't that, and that would get my mind off of it. Bow. Yeah, so I believe this is all about, you know, the non-organization / nominate members. It's by RMS. And that'll be 30 questions, I believe, on the Nobodies. I spent the weekend with regular GF. It was lovely. That's why I wasn't here. So there you go. Oh, I've been meaning to show this for a few streams, but she got me this. It's you know, it's one of those things that people have and they put on something. I don't know what to do with it, but I really appreciate it. It's got a little Papu on it. If it feels like you've seen me show this gift off before, it's because she got me a similar gift for my birthday, except it was Pac-Man, or the ghosts from Pac-Man right there. Oh, you know what else I got? I got my Tamagotchi. My Sora Tamagotchi that Frosty sent in the mail, and regular GF also has one. I got the dark version, she got the light version, and he's happy, he's vibing. Van, thank you for the 245. Grocery shopping right now. Hello. Well, get some produce and etc. Is he happy? Let me see. Yeah, when he gets close up, that means he loves me. It's very cute. I've only had it on since Friday evening, so I don't know. I think they evolve at some point, maybe after like 2 or 3 days, assuming I've taken care of it well. Come on. So hopefully he will. God, don't call him Data Soraku, Chris, please. Don't call him that. He's the real Sora. He's not the irrelevant Data one. Yeah, I have 2 sons now, and this one's a lot more needy. I took a nap after I got home today. I drove home and he beeped a couple of times. I might need to keep him like in a different room because apparently my ears are too sensy, and I wake up to the sound of his shrill cries. Is there a way to shut him up? I mean, I assume there was, but I don't want to fuck anything up. I fucked up setting up the time, and then I had to look into how to do that. Like hold 2 buttons at once. I would feel very betrayed, James. I'd feel like it was a ripoff because it was marketed as a true Sora. If I find out that it's Data Sora, oh man. Press A and C at the same time, but then he'll die. I guess I'll turn him off when I'm sleeping. You know, I don't mind if I'm working on my video and he beeps and I do a little mini game for 2 seconds. So I keep killing mine because it wakes up so much earlier than me. Yeah, I think they wake up at like. I didn't expect to. I guess I've never had a Tamagotchi. I never really looked too deeply into them. But I didn't realize that like there's like a schedule. Like it wakes up and goes to sleep at the same time every day. I guess you could set the time to be more conducive to your schedule, but and I guess there's like little events that play at the same time every day, which I feel like kind of loses its novelty after the first 2 days or so. But there's a way to put him in sleep mode. Yeah, I mean it won't beep because he's asleep from like 9:30 to like 9:30 a.m. So have I though, Still Blossom? Have I mentioned that? No, it seemed fine. I couldn't get into it. I wish I could. Kamori, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I do love my digital son. Again, assuming it's just the true Sora, maybe in Tron form, as opposed to him being Data Sora. Because I guess he's not Data Sora when he's in Space Paranoids, is he? Or is he not? I mean, he is Data there, right? He's a program. It's kind of complicated. But I'd prefer Space Paranoid Sora over recoded Data Sora. I guess Lushu has a point. Also, Lushu, great name, and also welcome to the stream. You know, they all do exist in a video game, so. I guess we'll get the Nobodies quiz started in, you know, 2-ish minutes. Oh, he's a user? Oh, right, you're right. Tron's a program. Sora's just a user in... He's like in the metaverse. Is that how that works? I don't know anything about the metaverse. Yeah, the 10-2 questions, I mean, I'm not probably gonna get them right. I know, like, the opening number. I mean, I know the gist of the plot, but, you know, that'll probably have to be a double feature at some point, just because I don't know what to headline a stream with that when we're not actively playing 10, but we'll get to it sooner than later. User rhymes with loser. That's true. Bars from Dan Bob. Sora's such a user. Yeah. Of narcotics, right? Is that what you're talking about, Otto? He gets high on friendship. Friendship is a code word, you know. Happy faces? Okay, sure. Hi, Carl! Oh, I pressed it at the same time, so we got double Carl. Amazing. There are ones that are excessively easy if you've even touched the game. Okay, gotcha. I prefer, like, a good medium balance, you know? And maybe I'm a hypocrite. Like, I came up with a couple of KH1 questions, or quizzes back at the beginning of our whole trivia arc, and maybe if I go back and look, those will be very, very difficult, unless you're a KH1 super fan like I am. Yeah, Sora, what's that thing that IT people, they call in the ID 10Ts, when it's a user error? Listen, I like some good stump questions. When the whole thing is, you know, Stump City, when it's the bouncing spot, that's what we're gonna call quizzes that are obtuse, too hard. I'm gonna call them bouncing spots. You know, it's all stumpers. The issues between share and monitor. Yeah, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. At Social Security, we would sometimes call things ID 10Ts as well. Which sounds like a government form that you need to fill out to collect benefits, but we're just calling you an idiot. Not to we wouldn't say it to the people, although sometimes I got pretty close. Sora's just vibing. Today I saw, I think, Maleficent on the screen. I saw the organization round room yesterday. Exciting little cutscenes there, you know? So... Red or blue Doritos? I'm kind of on the record as saying, like, I'm gonna be more likely to munch an entire bag of nacho cheese, but, like, if we're going by a chip-to-chip basis, I think one Cool Ranch is better than one nacho cheese Dorito. But I might have a harder time getting through a whole bag of Cool Ranch. But they're both top tier, you know, you really can't go wrong with those. It figures after we finished our Patreon Dorito ranking video, Regular GF found some barbecue Doritos, which I got from Canada last year for a not good amount of money, and then now you can buy them for the usual price. And I have had some, and I feel like they taste the same, although it has been a year since I had the Canadian version. I'm going to put my code in, and then we're going to get started on this. 357-1631. Forgot to pin the... website, but you know how it works. I guess I'll be... What's my favorite nobody? Like, my favorite lesser nobody. I never really gave this consideration. I think the Dragoons are pretty cool. More interesting than the guy they work for. Dragoon Pat! Let's do it. Alright, yo. And clickable link. Thank you for the 8 months there. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. I did say dancers were the hottest. I think berserkers were also up there, you know? It depends on what you're there for. And Water Titty Man, thanks for the follow. Water! I got a button for that. All right, you ready, folks? I'm a penguin. It's the RMS Failure Lesser Nobodies trivia. Here we go. What world are Berserkers first fought in? Olympus Coliseum, Twilight Town, Hall of Bastion, or Land of Dragons? I think I know this. Should be kind of a easy one to get us started here. Banana. I guess because Berserkers go bananas. Let's see. It's Twilight Town. That's right, in the Sandlot. Because that's Sayex's first face-to-face with Sora. So I feel like every time I mess with my desktop audio, you get to see Slide 2 for a split second. Number 2. What's up, Briney? Which of these is considered a high-ranking lesser nobody? Creeper, Dragoon, Bombell, or Dusk? Banana. I really need new headphones. Desperately at this point. Not desperately, they're usable, but I'm at the point where if you turn the dial upwards, it actually makes the volume go down. And I don't know how that happens. What's up, Alpha? Alpha, I heard you put in for a new position. I hope you get it. That's right. I mean, Dragoons are just out of this group the most intimidating. Dusk and Creepers are definitely the low lives, and then the Bombell is the ones that you knock into the Xemnas ship at the end of the game. Favorite game genre? I think at the end of the day, it's probably kind of like 3D platformers. Even though, I mean, KH obviously has elements of that, but there's few games like KH that I really find myself playing a lot. Whereas that 3D platformer is kind of a typical genre for me. Dense stones. Which of these nobodies drops dense stones in 2FM? Gambler, Samurai, Sniper, or Dragoon? Bit of a synthesis question. Well, I'm just trying to logic it out that I feel like it could be any of these pretty easily. I think I bungled it. Or no, maybe not. I bungled it. Oh, that was like my third guess. So I think stones in 2, that's like the second tier, right? It's like shard, stone, gem, crystal. I just thought gamblers were like kind of that lower mid-range out of these enemies. So I would have thought the snipers would be like gems or something. What can you do? All right, number 4. Which of these lesser nobodies is fought when defending the rest of Hollow Bastion with Leon? Berserkers, Samurai, Dragoon, or Sniper? Pretty easy one there for me, at least. Boom. Yeah, we tend to do the trivias before we play the actual game at the start of stream. Usually Saturdays at 4, Tuesdays, Thursdays at 6. Today's a weird occasion because we're streaming on Sunday to make up. Yeah, Samurais are the defend the gate with Leon. There's Samurais and Dusks and maybe Creepers. Definitely Samurais, though, at the very beginning when you get there. All right, number 5. I don't know. Without any experience modifications, how many experience points do you get from slaying a sorcerer in the Transport of Remembrance, aka the Hallway of Doom? 900, 600, 450, 750. Do I see level 1 runs as fun or a grueling challenge? I think both, if you have that kind of mindset. I don't blame anybody for not doing it, because it can certainly not be fun. But I like to do the KH on level 1 run. A little weird lag there. Yeah, 600. I doubt all of us knew that. I just feel like we all kind of went for the middle option, and maybe I would I would really hate to think that we all memorized that subconsciously, because I think I blocked the hallway out of my memory. All right, let's check in at 5 questions, see how we're doing. In first place, it's Barna Creeper, then me, Silver Inferno, No Blossom, and Sir Orin. Sir Orin, can I shake your hand? Number 6. Who doesn't show up? God, it's a great question. Who does not show up on the cards being shuffled by the gamblers? Vexen, Larxene, Lexius, or Zexion? It's a very small detail. You can pause and see faces of the organization characters. Fuck! Damn, I was between Vexen and Zexion, and I didn't remember seeing Vexen on there. I almost hit Lexius, but then I realized I definitely have seen him. It's like it's all calm people, so I don't think Axel's on there. So I think is it just Larxene, Vexen, and Lexius, and Marluxia maybe? Well, there you go. Good question. Number 7. Ever. No dust can ever show up in the land of dragons. False or true? I'm kind of just going on a long shot here. Because I know generally about how Nobodies spawn into. Okay, cool. It's false. So I'm guessing the only time they do show up would be the Xigbar, the post-Xigbar running away battle in the antechamber in the palace with the snipers. Usually it's not just like one type of enemy, so it would be weird if it was only snipers. So I figured there probably are dusts in there as well. Nobodies in 2, like, they really only spawn consistently in the world it never was. Otherwise, they're kind of like event only, so you can't just like run around and grind and nobody drops. Unless you have the last world unlocked. I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's kind of a weird thing with them. Because they're really only around when the organization's around. Number 8. What is the name of the reaction command used on the snipers? Warp shot, snipe, break, or point? Oh, are they? Do they actually show up without like story stuff? Like, can you grind for dusks after both visits, or? I do believe that is warp snipe. Yep, there you go. Number 9. Canonically, who's the first to reference being turned into a dusk? Marluxia, Axel, Cyax, or Xion? I should get this. I'm curious. What room do the dusts appear in Land of Dragons, if not during the event? Very, very tricky, and I'm glad I got this because I just played through Days. So canonically, in terms of the story, it is Xion, but in terms of release, it's Axel. Xion talks about it in Days, and the first time Axel ever talks about it is in 2. Well, actually, does he say it maybe towards the end of Days? He might, but he definitely says it in 2. But Xion will say it, I think, at the Clock Tower to Roxas and Axel in Days. So, top of the mountain. Oh, interesting. I wonder if I noted that on the compendium, or if it's between visits. I probably didn't. That's curious. I'll have to look into that. There you go. Number 10. Does not drop any form. Oh wow. Which of these Nobodies does not drop any form of the dense or betwixt material? Sniper, ninja, reaper, or assassin? Cake?
Cake.
Cake. It's a dense cake. Ooh, would not have guessed that. I was between the 2 KH3 Heartless, or Nobodies. Well, we knew snipers weren't going to be it because that was part of a previous question. And then I figured, I don't even remember what the synthesis types are in 3. I was assuming maybe Reapers or Ninjas. I went with Ninja because they're like electric, so I thought maybe they drop Thunder stuff. So Assassins, oh, I guess they drop Twilight material. There's like 3 forms of like Nobody related drops, and it's dense betwixt and Twilight. I forgot about that. All right, checking in at 10 questions. Let's see. We got Silver Inferno, Just James, me, Sir Orin, and Barnac Reaper. Number 11. Multiple disconnected parts. Which of these Nobodies is composed of multiple disconnected parts? Gambler, Sorcerer, Creeper, or Dragoon? I think in my mind's eye, I can see this Nobody being made of more than one part. So I'm going with this. And I'll be quite bamboozled if I'm wrong. Yeah. I feel like the gamblers might have like a Rayman thing going on. I kind of just want to look for myself to see. Gambler KH2. Maybe. Actually, no. It seems like all of its limbs are connected. So I'm not sure. Actually, maybe I just like totally made that up. I thought for some reason that like its legs and feet, or its feet and its hands were disconnected from each other, or from the rest of the body. All right, number 12. Which of these nobodies can injure you with their entrance to the battlefield? Good question. Dancer, sorcerer, creeper, or dragoon? Their heads aren't attached? Was I not looking? I guess not, huh? That's right, Brindy, because famously, if you do bad on the Blooket, I come to your house and I punch you. Yeah, the dragoons, they enter from above by stabbing their lance into the ground. I have been the victim of that entrance several times. Number 13. Ninjas have an elemental weakness to water. True or false? Especially Dasani. They take double damage from Dasani. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's true. A lot of hallway dodging, or sometimes getting hit in the hallway. Damn, I did not realize I said false. I always forget if KH3 cares about, because like I grew up with FF10 telling me, you know, thunder and water, those are opposites. Obviously, Pokemon also. Well, Pokemon and water on thunder doesn't do anything, but you know, electric on water does double damage. But I guess I've never been familiar enough with 3 to know about how thunder and water work with each other. Number 14. Yeah, the Lulu tutorial. The Reaper job class was not added to a Final Fantasy game until after KH3 was released. True or false? Interesting question. I'm not well versed in FF, so I'm just going off of a hunch. A real Notre Damean hunch. Also, hi Nachos. Nachos! Boom. Boom. Damn. Fucked that up too. So, the Reaper job class, that's crazy. It has to be pretty recent, because KH3 came out 4 years ago. Was it in 14? Or was 14 even the 14 update? There you go. Yeah, I was going to say, it has to be 14. Okay. Number 15. Boy. Which nobody is this a close-up of? Ninja, Twilight Thorn, Assassin, or Dragoon? This is a bit of a call forward to some trivias we have. RMS is making a full version of this. As is Carly with characters. Boom, boom. I think I know based on this, but that's got like 2 pixels. I think that's the point. Cool, Assassin. Thought so. Guessing that's like one of its arms. Alright, checking in halfway through the quiz. We got Sir Orin, Silver Inferno, Just James, me, and No Blossom. Number 16. Oh, man. What is the first nobody you fight in Agrabah? Dusk, Creeper, Berserker, or none of the above? Well, I have some context clues to work with. Vexen. Yeah, I guess he's the Absent Silhouette. Yeah, I think besides Vexen and the Absent Silhouette in the Peddler's Shop, I don't think nobody's... did they even appear in Agrabah? Because there's no organization involvement besides off-screen lamp shenanigans. So you never see anybody actively working for the organization in Agrabah in 2. So there you go. Number 17. What does the Dragoon contort itself into when you block its attacks? A star, a clock, a balance, or a slingshot. I feel like I've seen this so many times, but I just can't picture the object, so hopefully my guess is right. Bow, bow. No more Blooket for you. Just like the ice cream. Ah, damn. I said a star, but I was wrong. Number 18. What world do dancers first appear in? Hollow Bastion, Olympus Coliseum, Twilight Town, or Land of Dragons? Feel pretty confident on this one. Yeah, I think Dragoons are up there for coolest nobodies. That's why I picked it for my name here. It's Hollow Bastion, that's right. Even though Demyx does appear in the underworld, they don't show up with him, just as water clones. And then, obviously, Demyx, you fight him in Hollow Bastion at the midpoint, and they're in the corridors and in the outside part as you're running up to the Demyx battle. And they're bastards. Number 19. Which of these nobodies has a reaction command that instantly kills them? Assassins, Dragoons, Berserkers, or Sorcerers? We got some math over here, which instantly kills me. But I think I got this question. It is etched. You gonna pick Dragoons out of a lineup? They're like the big spear guys. That's right. Assassins have a command called Failsafe that Sora can use, not Roxas, and he takes them and he yeets them into the ground and it explodes. That's very cool. All right, number 20. What is the only material that nobodies can drop in days? Mithril, Gear Component D, Range Tech++, or Shining Crystal? You got some daisies. I just played Days. I did every mission, and even I don't know. So there's not that many occasions where you can fight nobodies. But I got it. I remembered Range Check++. I felt like it was too weirdly specific to be on here. I was between that and the gear component. I think it's probably only the break the pots missions or the endurance missions and then the escape at the end. I think that's the only time you can fight like the Mook nobodies. So there you go. What does Sora want? Sora's beeping at me. Oh, there's a treasure chest on screen. You see it? I didn't look at the leaderboard because I was distracted. After beating the game, Knott's approach. Knott's approach. Ooh. What should nobodies appear in Knott's approach after beating the game? Sorcerers, Dragoons, Samurais and Dancers, Dusks and Assassins, or Snipers and Gamblers? Ah! Damn. I don't even know what room Knott's approach is. I was thinking of Ruin and Creation's Passage, which is the one with all of the it's like it goes upwards and like the platforms appear as you walk, and there's like a sticker at the top of or a puzzle piece at the top of the door, and you have to glide from the top. There's definitely Dusk and Assassin, or at least Assassins in that room. I have no idea what room Knott's approach is. I'm very bad with the castle names. The room where Ansem blows himself up. Oh. Yep, now I can see it. I can see it perfectly now. Fuck. Well, there you go. We'll take a look at the leaderboard since I biffed it last time. I'll open the chest soon. It's Sir Orin, Silver Inferno, me, Barna Creeper, and Just James. 22. How many missions do samurai appear in throughout days? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I have an educated guess. Opening the chest. Oh, it's the puppies. Nice, I got it. Enjoy this puppy. Oh, fuck, I drifted off screen. Well, a puppy was reunited with Pongo and Perdita, and that's very nice. So I believe it'll be the second endurance test where you have to survive the Dusks and Samurais. The first luck test where you have to break the jars in the Hall of Empty Melodies and Samurais can come out. And then the Roxas fleeing the castle mission where your own boys will stop you. So had I not just played Days for this video I'm working on, I would not have got that. Number 23. Wake me up. It's one of these two. What is the only nobody to drop evanescent crystals? Reapers, gamblers, sorcerers, or berserkers? Can't wake up. It's gotta be... Fuck! Damn it! I was between... So I knew it was a KH3 only. Because Evanescent is not a thing in any of the other games, I don't think. And I know that the standard... So Sorcerers and Berserkers in 3 are kind of like mini-boss nobodies. They're kind of rare, and they only appear in Battle Gates, I think. So I was between these two. It was just kind of a coin toss. Berserkers, only 2 people got that. Looks like Komori was one of them. Look at that! And what the fuck? How about them apples?
What the fuck?
Alright, 24. If you remember, I kind of talked about this, so... Roxas can use all the reaction commands in the game against the lesser nobodies he fights in the prologue. I did spoil it. False or true? I did a bit of a spoiler there. Sorry. That is false. I was talking about the failsafe command, and I threw in a little tidbit of information that Roxas cannot use it. They did not animate him doing the failsafe on the assassins, so he can use reversal on the Dusks and on Twilight Thorn, but I think that's it. Are there any others? I think that's all he sees. Oh, the Samurais. Oh, there's no Samurais, though, because you can't do the end or the dual stance as Roxas. You can't do it against Roxas when you're playing the boss fight against him. Number 25. What's up, Punkit? Assuming we're using the default rate, how likely are the sorcerers in KH3 to drop Twilight Crystals? 80, 50, 35, or 12%? Great to see you, Punkit. Hope you're doing well. I believe it was in a BBS stream. Actually, I know exactly where I was. I was in Radiant Garden near the castle gates where you meet Kyrie, and I was just talking totally unrelated. Punkit blew up on Twitter, and I'm so proud of Punkit. Fuck, 80%? That's crazy. And one person got it? What a statistic. That's nuts. I went with 35, as did most of us. Let's see. It was Komori again! Look at that! Yeah, follow Punkit on Twitter. Everyone's doing it. You know, all the cool kids are doing it. Sorry, I meant to read the leaderboard. 26. There are no nobodies that spawn in the world number was false or true before you fight Roxas. I gotta make sure I'm not thinking of the time I played the randomizer. Cool. Right, because the only rooms you have access to before the Roxas fight is the save point room in the alleyway, and then that whole kind of stretch of city. And I think it's just Shadows, maybe Neo Shadows. That's a good... actually, did they appear before Roxas, or the Samurais thereafter? Where they're like guarding Doll and Goofy. Maybe they're both. Or maybe... No, I think it's after. No. Samurais are early in the cutscene before. So in gameplay, they don't appear, but in the cutscene, they do, I guess. You're at a live album premiere and people in the chat recognize you. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I was recognized on the Big Brother subreddit once, and that was funny. I did not expect there to be a crossover there.
This should help.
So it was kind of like, wow, small world. Frosty, thank you for getting a sub to the Legend Punkit, Legend supporting Legends 446. Thank you so much. All right. Here's the leaderboard now. We'll look at that as we go into our final 4 questions. It is Sir Orin, Komori, Silver Inferno, me, and No Blossom. 27. All yours, Frosty. Roughly into a square shape when its attacks are deflected. Which of these nobodies contorts their body into a roughly square shape when its attacks are deflected? Samurai, assassin, sniper, or dancer? I have a couple of theories. Is it dancers because they're square dancing? They're square dancers? I actually picked dancer before I noticed the picture, which might have been a bit of a layup. But I feel like I can see the dancer kind of swirling into a square shape when you block it. There you go. All right, 28. Oh, I don't know. What battle Bill Gates do sorcerers show up in? Battlegate 2, 3, 5, or 7? Bum bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum bum. Frame 1 guess, baby. There is lore, Punky. It's because Kahoot started asking for money. Basically, Kahoot used to have like an unlimited amount of like player spots, but now if you want more than 10 people to play, you have to pay like a monthly fee, and it's like pretty high for trivia. That's you know, even if you do pay for it, like there's like multiple tiers. You don't even get access to like if I paid like the lowest tier, I could like raise the cap to 20, and that still wouldn't be enough. So I don't know if like maybe it was like a growing problem where streamers were using it and like not using it educationally. Like I assume that Kahoot is kind of protective of their brand in a way that maybe Blooket isn't. I mean, Blooket's obviously not as popular, but I think Kahoot really wants to make it like market itself as like a teaching tool, and we were using it for like trivia. But we teach each other about games, you know. We're gonna have a Real Women of Real History trivia in March by Ghost of Monty, so that'll be educational. Battlegate 3, there you go. I would not know that Battlegate from any other. Okay, 29. In Cage 2 FM, what is the only resource that most nobodies drop? Health orbs, drive orbs, money, or MP orbs? In my house, we call the health orbs power pellets. So, oh really? That's fun, Punkit. Yeah, I almost went money because I was like, well, I would think a gambler would drop money, but I do recall like grinding nobodies, and it's got to be MP orbs. Did they change in FM? Yeah, I don't know. People have used Kahoot for nonsense for years. Yeah, you're right. And maybe it's the end of the nonsense era. I guess like they really cracked down. I think it's a slight against me personally, because I was doing numbers for Kahoot. I thought I was like a good ambassador on Twitch. Number 30. Oh, how much health does a Twilight Thorn have? 250, 180, 100, 300. I have no idea how health is measured in any of the Kingdom Hearts games, quite frankly. I measure it in how many bars. Like, how much health is in a bar? That I do not know. If I did, maybe I could make an educated guess. We don't even have a scan, right? Each bar is 250? If that's the case, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as Kamari said, I think each bar is 250, I was like, well, I think it's more than one bar if I had to kind of like portion out how much health. There you go, 300. All right, let's take a look at our leaderboard. In third place, it's Silver Inferno. In second, it's Sir Orin. And in first, it's Kamori, in all caps. Congratulations, Kamori. Got one of the questions, the only person to get the one, and then one of two people to get another. Very well-deserved by Kamori. Let's take a look. In fourth, it was me. And in fifth, it was No Blossom. And then sixth, What the Fuck. And then Barna Creeper. And then Not Annie. And then Just James. And then Nominee's Feet. That's definitely a lesser nobody, Nominee's Feet. All right, there you go. That's our top 10, and that is our winner, Kamori. And thank you, RMS. Quite enjoyed that one. Good questions in there. Good balance. All right, let's take a look at the percentage. I'm going to say, I feel like we did pretty good at this one. Pretty well. I'll say 48%. Ah! I get it the one time. I'll never get it again. All right, there you go. There you have it. I'll give you the upcoming schedule for the trivias. That is my day's work window. Let me get my streaming window. Okay. We have, coming up, we have Recom Cards Trivia. If you love Chain of Memories, that'll be the quiz for you. Tuesday at 6. Voice Actor Trivia. That'll be Thursday at 6. And then Saturday at 4, the Enemy Close-Up Trivia. So every question will be like that one about the assassin, where you see the picture all close up and you got to guess what the enemy is. Those are our next 3. There you have it. All right. KH2 Vanilla gives you a scan from level 4, but in FM they changed it to a bonus ability. Oh, right. Okay, from the Axel Fight. So you probably should be able... Really, though? The Axel Fight is... That's before Twilight Thorn? I always forget the chronology of those two... the Axel and the Sandlot, that is. Because why do I feel like the last time I played 2, I could not see the Twilight Thorn's health bar? I don't know. See you, Van. Have a good day. Yeah, voice actor trivia. It'll be part 3 of that, actually. You've had 2 others in the past. So that'll be the 3rd installation of the voice actor trivia. All right, let's do the KH Hurdle. See if I can continue my streak of grossly getting it based off of nothing. Okay, well, I know what it is. Oh, wait, do I, though? It's KH2. Bum, 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 bum. I can see Sora's escorting Minnie. Thank you so much. I'm not going to look just yet so I don't get spoiled. Boom, boom, boom. It's like, is it Dance to the Death or Dance to the Daring? There's like 3 songs in KH2 that have like... There's like Dance of the Daring, I think, is... Dance of the Daring is the Beast Castle battle, I think. And I think Dance to the Death is the one I'm looking for. And then there's Fight to the Death, which is a Xemnas battle track. I think this is called Dance to the Death. Dun, dun, dun. Or no. I think it is. Because I'm seeing the mini escort mission and like the creeper bombs in the shadows in Disney Castle. But I'm also seeing like a boss fight, I think. But I think it would play... I think it also plays during the Lock, Shock, and Barrel Prison Keeper. I can hear Shock going, Shock, as this song plays. And I think that's also Dance to the Daring. I think they're one and the same. So, sorry, Dance to the Death. Yeah, there you go. Waldens, thank you so much for the sub there. Appreciate that. I'm pretty happy with that. I was able to logic that one out. Not as easy as some other ones, but not as hard as anyone that's called Oscarito del Ignoto III. So, good stuff. All right, we're going to move on to Sly 2, which I have never played before. I loved Sly 1, and everyone says Sly 2 is better, so we're going to find out right now. So if you're into that, stick around. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday at 6 for more BBS. And goodbye, VOD people.